the fights that's meant to happen happens. I don't get all up into, you know, how it happened. It's the fact that it happened. You know, it's a challenge for both of us. A lot of people they 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 mad that I got the opportunity. They don't want to see me with the opportunity for their own personal reasons. I'm coming from a smaller weight class that's faster and sharper. So if he get hit with a sharp punch that he don't see, he's definitely capable of getting hurt. He's not a machine. He's human just like me. He bleeds just like me. So
Terence Crawford has set his sights on Canelo Alvarez, confidently claiming that he has the power to hurt the Mexican superstar if they meet in their much-anticipated showdown this September. Despite the bold statement, Crawford showed his support for Canelo's upcoming bout against William Skull, expressing hope that Alvarez will emerge victorious and become a two-time undisputed champion, an achievement Crawford himself has already earned.
I'm excited for Canelo's upcoming fight. I hope he be successful and becoming another two-time undisputed like myself in a way. And hopefully we can get that fight in September.
Juan Manuel Marquez also weighed in on the potential matchup, expressing his concerns about the fight. He admitted he's not a fan of it, emphasizing that while Terence Crawford is an exceptional fighter, boxing has weight classes for a reason. Marquez acknowledged Crawford's dominance at super lightweight, welterweight, and super welterweight, but questioned whether jumping up even more divisions is a wise move. He pointed to Crawford's performance against Magomed Kurbanov, mistakenly referred to as Majimov, noting that Crawford appeared slower and lacked his usual power.
I don't like the fight because Terence Crawford is a good fighter. But in the sport of boxing, he has divisions. What's that mean?
Right. Weight class.
Weight classes.
For a reason.
Weight classes And Terence Crawford is a good fighter in super lightweight, welterweight, super welterweight, but I think more. I remember when Terence Crawford fought with Madrimov.
Yes.
He looks slow. He looks with no power, and three more divisions. Two more divisions is, I think it's a top fight for Terence Crawford. But Terence Crawford is a great fighter. He has a great defense. He has a good combination punches. But I think the weight class is no good for him.
Mikey Garcia also gave his take on the potential clash between Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez, admitting that he's not particularly excited about the matchup. However, he believes the fight is likely to happen due to the enormous financial incentive. According to Garcia, Crawford would accept the bout without question, as it would represent the biggest payday of his career. As for Canelo, Garcia thinks he views the fight as relatively low risk. Even in defeat, he wouldn't suffer serious damage. With a potential purse ranging from $80 to $100 million or more, Garcia is confident Canelo won't hesitate to step into the ring.
I think they do the Crawford fight. I'm not very excited for it either, but I think they do it because so much money that's being poured out there. And Crawford obviously also would like to take that fight because he's going to make the biggest paycheck ever. Canelo will see it like a fight that he's not going to get hurt. Even if he were to lose that fight, he's not getting hurt.
Yeah.
But he is going to collect 80, 100 million or whatever he's going to collect. It's a lot of money. So he'll take it.
Despite his competitive spirit, Terence Crawford acknowledged Canelo Alvarez's greatness, offering high praise for his size, strength, timing, power, head movement, and counter-punching abilities. Crawford admitted there's still uncertainty surrounding a potential matchup, especially since he has yet to compete at 168 pounds. He openly questioned whether he could withstand Canelo's power, or, on the flip side, if Canelo could outbox or overpower him.
No, Canelo is great. We all know he's big. We all know he's strong. He got good timing. He got good punching power. He moves his head well. He's a good counter puncher. We all know all that things about Canelo, but we never seen Terence Crawford at 168. So we don't know. We don't know if Terence Crawford can take his punching power. We don't know if Canelo going to be able to box, toe for toe with Terence. We don't know if Canelo's going to be able to push him around. We think.
While many believe Canelo Alvarez will hold the advantage due to his experience at 168 pounds, Terence Crawford was quick to remind everyone that nothing is guaranteed until both fighters step into the ring. Despite the lingering doubts, Crawford expressed genuine excitement about the chance to face another all-time great. He views the potential bout as a true challenge, but one he's ready to embrace with confidence. For Crawford, it's not just about sharing the spotlight. He made it clear that he's coming to win, not just compete.
Canelo's going to be able to walk him down because he's been in that weight class longer than Crawford. But in reality, we don't know. That's why two fighters fight. So I'm just excited to be in a position to have the opportunity to be in the ring with another all-time great, and it's going to be an exciting fight. And I'm looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to winning.
On the other side, Sebastian Fundora threw his support behind Canelo Alvarez, highlighting the champion's comfort and experience at 168 pounds, where he's already competed as an undisputed fighter. While Fundora recognized Terence Crawford's greatness and admitted that Crawford might be able to naturally grow into the 168-pound division, he pointed out the considerable jump from 147 to 168 pounds.
I have Canelo. Canelo's more comfortable at 168. He's going to fight again for undisputed for a second time at 168. So this is nothing uncomfortable to him. Terence Crawford's a great fighter. And of course, we're starting to see that he can probably make 168 naturally. But again, it's a different division. 147, 168, two different divisions.
Nonito Donaire also weighed in on the potential matchup, acknowledging Canelo Alvarez's strength and size advantage. However, he emphasized that Terence Crawford's movement, technique, and ring IQ could tilt the fight in his favor. Donaire believes that if Crawford sticks to his game plan, uses his footwork wisely, and steers clear of Canelo's power shots, he has a legitimate shot at pulling off a decision.
Canelo's a stronger guy, the bigger guy. But in the fight with a guy that moves around, and if Crawford uses his skills and his legs and his technique and just his ability, I think he can win. He can win the fight in decision, as long as he doesn't get hit with those big shots from Canelo.
Terence Crawford made it clear that he doesn't need to knock out Canelo Alvarez to win their potential showdown. His focus is on outboxing him. While he admitted that a knockout is always possible, it's not his primary objective. Crawford acknowledged that Canelo, despite being the naturally bigger man, has gradually moved up in weight and learned how to avoid heavy shots from slower opponents. However, Crawford believes his speed, precision, and sharpness, refined in the lighter divisions, could give him a crucial edge. If he's able to land a punch that Canelo doesn't see coming, Crawford is confident he has the power to hurt him.
I just got to beat him. I'm not going in there looking to knock Canelo out. Could it happen? Yes, absolutely. When I look at Canelo, he's a smaller, bigger guy moving up in divisions. Being that these big guys are slower, so they might catch him with something, but he might see it at the last moment. They might catch him with a hard shot, but he's able to roll and turn with it. Because he's coming from a smaller weight class that was faster, that was sharper. I'm coming from a smaller weight class that's faster, sharper. So if he get hit with a sharp punch that he don't see, he's definitely capable of getting hurt.
At the same time, Crawford made it clear that he doesn't see Canelo as an unbeatable force. While he respects Canelo's skills and accomplishments, he reminded everyone that Canelo is still human. He can be hit, he can bleed, just like any other fighter. Crawford isn't focused on chasing a knockout. Instead, he plans to stick to a smart, disciplined game plan and capitalize on every opportunity that arises in the ring.
Not a machine. He's human just like me. He bleeds just like me. So I'm not going in there thinking, I can't hurt this guy. But I'm not going in there at the same time. I'm trying to knock him out. I'm trying to, fight my fight. And if the knockout is there.
Paul Kroll shared his perspective, stating that while Crawford might land a body shot on Canelo, he doesn't realistically believe Crawford can hurt him significantly. In his view, if Crawford were to win, it would most likely be by decision rather than by delivering a damaging blow.